We are back for the second episode of Roblox Warrior 2. It has been quite a ride so far as we have seen some amazing runs and some interesting wipeouts. However, we still have 21 more runs to get through with some of the top competitors still waiting to run. Will any of them move on to stage 2? We'll find out later. Hi guys, DCosta here and welcome to the second episode of Roblox Warrior 2. In the last episode we saw 20 competitors take on this stage 1 course. While many of them fell, 4 of them managed to power through stage 1 to move on to stage 2. 3 of them were newcomers like Naki and V-Doggy, while Shipito became the first and only regular so far to move on to stage 2. We still have some of the top competitors awaiting to run, with the biggest of them being Yazan1, as we are excited to see if he can match his performance from the last tournament or do even better and move on to stage 4 to potentially become the first ever Roblox Warrior. This stage 1 course is quite unforgiving, however, with some brutal obstacles that are awaiting the remaining 21 competitors. For more information on that, let's take a look at a few of the brutal obstacles on stage 1. While stage 1 hasn't been as treacherous as it was last tournament, it has seen the emergence of a new deadly obstacle, the bouncing spider. This deadly obstacle has already wiped out 9 competitors so far, and it's easy to see why. No part of this obstacle is easy, from the mount to the jump to the pillars. This obstacle has taken out the likes of Grant4424 and Acardus, who are both strong competitors in their own rights, so this obstacle is proving that it shouldn't be taken lightly. While the bouncing spider has taken out a majority of the field, the brick climb and the rolling hill have been doing some damage, as they have a combined fail count of 6 fails. Surprisingly, the cargo gate hasn't been much of a factor this tournament, as only 2 people have fallen on it so far, unlike the last tournament where it was a force to be reckoned with. However, I believe that will be only a matter of time before it starts taking out some more competitors later on. Meanwhile, on the back half of the course, no one has failed any of the obstacles on the back half of stage 1 so far, so it's going to be interesting to see what will happen when more people make it further into stage 1. The competitors will have 80 seconds to clear stage 1 in order to move on to stage 2. In this episode, the final 21 competitors will take their shot at stage 1. Will any of them succeed? Let's head down to the course to conclude stage 1 for Roblox Warrior 2. Kicking off episode 2 will be Bing Bong 27659. I just love it when people put a bunch of numbers at the end of their usernames. First runner of the last episode was Naki, and he managed to clear stage 1, so let's see if he can match that success. Not at a great start, as he doesn't start immediately. But makes up for it, goes past rolling hill smoothly, now into the cargo gate. Makes it up the net nicely, here we go. Onto the gate, and then just barely makes it onto the platform, now on the brick climb. Here you go, going at a moderate pace right now. As long as he keeps this up, he'll most likely clear. Here we go. Onto... oh, he misses the 4th brick. He's got a rebound here. Oh, he misses again. Come on, he's got to do this. No! Just barely hanging onto the 2nd brick, and he can't make it onto the 3rd brick, and he falls on the brick climb. Up next now is Jumbled Angel 778. I've seen it on the ladders a little bit on Roblox Ninja Warrior Evolve, so if we're going by that logic, he's a good competitor. But here we go. He's off on the rolling hill, and he is extremely laggy. This is going to be fun to record. There we go. He's across it now to the cargo gate. Okay, yep, this is alright. Oh, well, he made it past now the brick climb. Here we go. Let's see if he will fail it, like Bing Bong. No, he doesn't. Now into the bouncing spider, the deadly obstacle so far. And here we go, and okay, he fell. Alright. Up next now is Warrior of a Heaven Zero, another newcomer. Alright, let's see what he can do on the course. 3, 2, 1, and... okay, that was a little delayed. And here we go, he's off on the rolling hill. Makes it through it smoothly, now to the cargo gate. Makes it onto net. Now time for the jump to the gate. He's got it. And oh, he jumps a little too early and he falls on the cargo gate. Up next now is Dyear40, rocking the Doge outfit. Pretty nice in my opinion. Hopefully I pronounced his name right. Here we go. And he's off onto the rolling hill. And it's just standing on the first log, and then, okay, that was pretty interesting. Here we go. Alright, wasting a lot of time on the rolling hill right now. Here we go. Yep, Okay, he's gonna be at the cargo gate with 19 seconds on the clock already. Not looking too good in terms of time. And here we go onto the brick climb. Already at 30 seconds now. This is not looking like a clear. But we'll see. He really needs to speed through the brick climb, and he's just taking sweet time, and he falls on the brick climb anyways. Can't make it to the third brick. Up next now is SpongeBob Try 8, and he's not dressed as SpongeBob, so I am therefore disappointed. But let's see if he can clear anyways. Here we go. And he is off on the rolling hill. There we go, going through it smoothly, much faster than Dyer. Now onto the cargo gate. And oh, we can't even make it to the net. Something you don't see that happen that often on the cargo gate. Up next now is Guacamole Penguin, and so far we haven't seen that much success in the beginning of this episode, unlike the last time where we got a clear immediately. So let's see if Guacamole can change that. And here we go, onto the... Oh, we can't make it to the center logs. That's kind of disappointing. Well, so far this episode isn't really going that well, so let's hope our next competitor, Crazy Kid Go DJ, can change that. No one has cleared stage 1 so far this episode. And here we go, he is off onto the rolling hill. Jumping onto the logs, pretty slow technique, but he's got it. Now onto the cargo gate. We go up the net, makes it to the gate, and makes it through smoothly. Now to the brick climb. Only 2 people have failed it so far in this episode. And here we go. Oh, he falls to the bottom. Here we go. Oh, here, okay, he struggled a little bit with the brick climb, but he makes it through. Now to the bouncing spider, under 30 seconds, so he's still on pace to clear with a good time. Here we go, guess the climbing animation he gets out of it. Here we go. And he makes it right through. Down to the spinning bridge. First person to get past the bouncing spider today. And here we go, onto the warped wall. How quickly can he get up it? Here we go, he's up first try. Here we go, onto the flying chute. Makes it on. He's onto the net, and he makes it through. Now to the Lumberjack Climb. Will we see our first clear right now? Here we go. Going up it smoothly, and he's up, and Crazy Kid Go DJ is the first clear of the episode. Our 5th clear overall. He is moving on to stage 2 with the 2nd fastest time. A very solid run as our first clear of the episode. Let's get a quick replay of this. The only time he ever struggled was on the brick climb on the 2nd wall, but when he got past that, he sped through the course as he made the bouncing spider look easy and got through the back half with ease. And after that, he went up the Lumberjack Climb smoothly to become our first clear of the episode. Well done. Following DJ's run, 6 more competitors took on the course, the first of them being Dre4905, who says his best runs come from practicing little. Yeah, let's just hope that's an exception, as he fell on the 2nd jump of the rolling hill. And after him was Real Good Games, who managed to do better than Dre by 1 jump. Well, at least he did better than Dre. After them was Dark Terminator Plays, who managed to not fail the rolling hill. What a surprise, I know. However, he became yet another victim of the bouncing spider when he couldn't make it to the first tiny ledge. And then after him was I Am Official Alex YT, who managed to make it to the cargo gate and made it onto the gate, but just couldn't make the jump to the platform. And then after Alex was Arrows XP, who met the same fate as him. However, he did a big brain move and left the game before any of his clothes could get wet before he fell. So good job on him, I guess. Then after Arrows was Albert Fat Get Noob, who easily wins the Best Name Award. However, he couldn't get through the bouncing spider, as on the jump to the pillars, he went right down the middle, so he couldn't land on a single one. Will anyone else be able to join Crazy Kid Go DJ onto stage 2 in this episode? Well, let's join into the person who's currently running the course, who is Xander Official, as he's onto the brick climb now. And let's see, he's got a good time going, only at 25 seconds right now, and he's onto the bouncing spider on pace to clear. Just needs to get past this, and it looks like he's gonna have a good shot. Oh, but he's going through it really cautiously. Here we go. Makes the transition, but gets the climbing animation. Here we go, going really cautiously on the bouncing spider. And he manages to make it through now to the spinning bridge, but he's running out of time at 46 seconds now. Come on, uh-oh. He's going really slowly on the spinning bridge, but he managed to make it across now to the warped wall. He's almost at a minute. He's got to get up here now, and he does. Now to the flying chute. Here we go. You can't regen it now. You got to go. Makes it through. Now moving on to the Lumberjack Climb, but he's only got about 10 seconds remaining. Klaxon sounding. Here we go. He's got to get up now. He misses. Come on, he's almost up there. No, he missed it again, and he falls. Falls to the bottom, and Xander Official will time out on the Lumberjack Climb. What a shocking end to his run. We need to get a quick replay of this. He really struggled throughout the bouncing spider, and once he got to the spinning bridge, he landed on the second ball, but landed awkwardly so that the ball moved back, so he had to correct himself a little bit. And then on the Lumberjack Climb, he managed to get halfway up there, but he missed the fourth ledge, and at that point, we all knew that he was done for. Man, that was a very sad way for Xander's run to end, but let's see if our next competitor, Jakey0519, can complete the course. I don't really know much about him. I just know he competed in Roblox the Ninja Challenge and managed to make it to the finals. So that's all I know about him. But let's see if he can beat the course. So far, pretty smooth onto the cargo gate. Here we go, makes it up the net. Here comes the jump to the gate. It's taking out quite a few people today, but not Jakey. Now he's onto the brick climb. Here we go. He's up the first wall with ease. Now the second wall. Some people struggle with this one, but he makes it up smoothly now to the bouncing spider, which hasn't taken out as many people as I thought it would in this episode, but it's still taken out a couple people, so yeah. Here we go. Oh, and there we go. He's onto the second half. Here we go. Can he make the jump? He chooses right side. He makes it. Just barely holds on. Now onto the spinning bridge. Here we go. Going through it smoothly. And oh, he stops himself on the second ball as he starts shaking, but he makes it through. Now to the warped wall. At a good pace to clear. Here we go. Can he make it up quickly? And he's up. No, he jumps off. But he makes it up again. Now to the flying chute. Here we go. Oh, he doesn't jump to the rope. And Jakey becomes the first victim of the flying chute this tournament. Up next now is regular yellow mailbox. Yellow Mailbox has been around in the Ninja Warrior community for about 4 years now. He has found major success in his career as a Roblox jumper, as he has achieved many total victories in the past and has done well in the major competitions such as Sasuke Roblox and Roblox Ninja Challenge when that existed. So when he took on the Courtesan tournament, when we had high hopes for him to clear stage 1, and with his world record times he had achieved on stage 1 in the past, he was bound to clear. Oh, he failed the cargo gate. However, he is back to take his revenge on the course, and he is more prepared than probably anyone else, as he managed to achieve a world record time for every stage at once at one point, but he lost the stage 4 world record to Yazan1, who will be running later in the episode. Will he manage to clear stage 1, or will he suffer another defeat at the hands of this brutal stage 1 course? We're gonna find out right now. I spoke to Yellow about a week before this tournament again about how well he thinks he will do in this tournament, and he said he will either make it to stage 3 or he's gonna fail early on stage 1. So we'll see which prediction reigns true, if any of them reign true. But so far it's onto the cargo gate, the obstacle that took him out last tournament. Here we go, makes a jump to the gate, and he will not be taken out by the cargo gate this time, as he is onto the brick climb, setting a new personal best for himself, so good job for him. Here you go, going up quickly, but he smacks his head and he falls all the way down. But he still manages to make it through, down to the bouncing spider. He's had concerns about this obstacle. He says this might, if he can get past this obstacle, he will be able to clear. Here we go, onto the left pillar. He makes it through, just barely lands on the platform. Now the spinning bridge, going through it smoothly and makes it through it. Here we go, warped wall. Come on, he's just got to make this up quickly, and he does. Now to the flying chute, and he makes a jump to the rope, and he's onto the platform. Doesn't even need to climb the net. Now the Lumberjack Climb. Here we go. Nothing is gonna stop him from making it to stage 2, and he's got it with the fastest time so far. What a fantastic run by Yellow Mailbox, setting the fastest time on stage 1. What an amazing run after what happened last tournament. Let's get a quick replay of his run. He sped right through the course, making the cargo gate look easy. He did have one close call on the bouncing spider, as on the transition to the platform, he smacked his head on the ceiling and barely made it on, but after that, he sped right through the course, made it up the Lumberjack Climb with ease, and finished stage 1 with the fastest time. Well done. It is now nighttime on the course, and our first runner of the night will be Arnesy, a newcomer. Let's see how he will do on his first attempt of stage 1. Here we go, timer starting. I know that was a very long pause, sorry about that. And here we go, onto the rolling hill. Oh, okay, that run didn't last too long now, did it? Well, that was a pretty poor start to the nighttime portion of this episode, but let's see if our next competitor, Golden Special Friends, can make it further than RC, which shouldn't be too hard. Oh, he starts a little too early, but whatever. Here we go. Going through it very slowly, but as long as he makes it through, it's fine. And he's onto the cargo gate. Here we go, making it up the net. Here comes the jump to the gate. He's made it. Now here we go. Time for the jump to the platform, setting himself up, and he just undershot it. Up next now is Twisters, the host of Awesome Ninja Warrior and Twisters Ninja Warrior. Both of those competitions are very, very cool. So let's see if he can make it through stage 1. Here we go, makes it past the rolling hill onto the cargo gate. Going up it easily, makes a jump to the gate. And there you go, onto the brick climb now. Now, doing the best out of all the night session runners. And here we go. Oh, struggling to get up to that brick, but it makes it through. Now to the bouncing spider. Makes the mount. Here we go, going through that first section smoothly. Makes the jump to the tiny ledge. And here we go. Setting himself up for the jump. Here we go. He's onto it. And he makes it through the bouncing spider and onto the spinning bridge. Here we go. Makes it onto the second ball. Oh, here we go. Oh! He gets thrown off the second ball and becomes our first victim of the spinning bridge. And here is our second to last runner of the episode, Epic Ninja Killer 1. He is technically a regular because he did run in Roblox Warrior 1, but his run wasn't featured in the episodes, mainly because I couldn't find the file that contained his run. I managed to find it after the episodes were uploaded. So he wasn't featured in the last tournament, but he did run it. He found the flying chute, so it wasn't a huge deal. And he makes it through the cargo gate here, so now onto the brick climb. So this is going to be his first official appearance in a tournament, since his run wasn't featured in the last one. It was an accident, but it wasn't featured, so it doesn't count. So here we go. Onto the bouncing spider, makes it to the second tiny ledge, and here we go, the jump to the pillar. He makes it on, and he's onto the spinning bridge. Has 40 seconds on the clock. He is at a good pace to clear if he makes it through. And now onto the warped wall. How quickly can he get up it? And here we go. Ooh, he's really struggling to get up it right now. But he does make it up. Now the flying chute. Here we go. And oh! He barely stays on the rope and he makes it through. Now the Lumberjack Climb. 1 minute on the clock. He should be able to clear if he makes it up. Here we go. And he's going through it quickly. Oh, he misses the final edge. Falls back down to the second. He misses it again and falls to the bottom. He's got to go up now. Come on. And he does. Epic Ninja Killer 1 with 3 seconds left on the clock beats stage 1. Holy crap. What an ending to his run. That was very intense. Oh my goodness. Man, let's get a quick replay of this. His run was going smoothly until the back half of the course where he struggled on the warped wall. Then he had a really close call on the flying chute, just barely staying on. And he really struggled with the Lumberjack Climb, but after 3 attempts he managed to make it up and clear stage 1. And here is our final runner of the episode, who is with fellow competitor and friend yellowmailbox. It is the one we've all been waiting for. It's Yazan 1. While I think Yazan 1 is one of the best jumpers on the Roblox parkour scene, he doesn't really participate in Ninja Warrior competitions that often. So when he competed in Roblox Warrior 1, he wasn't really well known. However, when he took his shot on the course, he absolutely destroyed it. He made it through stage 1 with ease, achieving the fastest time, and was one of only 2 people to clear stage 1 along with 21 Quantum. Then on stage 2, he made history, becoming the first ever stage 2 clear in Roblox Warrior. And on stage 3, it was looking like he was about to make it to stage 4 to attempt the climb towards total victory. But he made one mistake on the flying bar and his season was over. In the months between Roblox Warrior 1 and Roblox Warrior 2, he has become even better by beating a ton of extremely difficult obbies and has become probably the best Roblox jumper I know. However, while Yazan has gotten even better, the course has gotten more difficult. However, in an interview I did with him before the tournament, he says he feels confident in his abilities to go all the way to achieve total victory, but he is worried about failing the flying bar again. Will he be able to repeat his performance from last tournament or perhaps do even better, or will he succumb to the brutal obstacles on stage 1? Let's find out right now. Here we go, the final runner of stage 1 for the tournament and our only veteran that's going to be running in this tournament, as 21 Quantum sadly didn't make it. So here we go, he is off. Alright, going through the rolling hills smoothly, now into the cargo gate. Here we go, now time for the jump to the gate. Oh, he just barely makes it onto the gate. Close call right there, now into the brick climb. His run almost came to a sad conclusion on the cargo gate, but he makes it through. And he's moving on to the bouncing spider, and he is not slowing down at all. He is going at a blazing pace right now. And here we go, makes it through with ease. Now the spinning bridge at 32 seconds on the clock, speeding through right now. Here we go, onto the warped wall. Here we go, how quickly can he get up it? Oop, it's taking him a couple of attempts, but he's up. Now onto the flying chute. And here we go, makes it through. He's got less than 50 seconds on the clock. He might finish with a sub 1 time. Here we go, up the Lumberjack Climb. Makes it up in 1 try. And Yazan 1 gets the first ever sub 1 stage 1 time in Roblox Warrior tournament history. What a fast run by Yazan 1 to close out stage 1 for this tournament. Let's get a quick replay of his run. His run almost ended in disaster on the cargo gate as he just barely made it onto the gate. Other than that, he sped right through the course with no real troubles and managed to get the first sub 1 time in Roblox Warrior history on stage 1. Well done, Yazan. Well done. With that run from Yazan 1, Stage 1 has officially concluded for Roblox Warrior 2. Before we end off this episode, let's talk about the Warrior wipeout on Stage 1, the Ninja Killer of Stage 1, and the Leaderboard. Let's start it off with the Warrior wipeout. While Deluxe Dimer's fight with the pillar on the bouncing spider was very entertaining to watch, the Warrior wipeout on Stage 1 for this tournament has to go to Jake the Football 13's fail on the cargo gate. It was definitely one heck of a way to go out on the cargo gate as he climbed to the top of a net and then jumped onto the bottom half of the net and then tried to save it by jumping back onto the front of the net, but that just didn't work out. Definitely a very unusual way to go out on the cargo gate. And now it is time for the Ninja Killer. While the cargo gate wasn't as deadly as it was last tournament, it still managed to rack up 7 fails in total, making it the 3rd most failed obstacle on Stage 1. I wasn't really expecting this obstacle to be a Ninja Killer, but the rolling hill did a surprising amount of damage as it managed to take out 8 competitors, making it the 2nd most failed obstacle on Stage 1. And finally, while it didn't do as much damage as it did in the first episode, the bouncing spider is the Ninja Killer of Stage 1. This deadly obstacle racked up 11 fails, which is half of the fails of the cargo gate from Tournament 1. With any spout of this obstacle being failable, it is not a surprise that this obstacle takes home the award as Tournament 2's Ninja Killer. Finally, it is time to look at the Stage 1 leaderboard. Out of the 41 competitors that have competed in this tournament, 8 of them managed to clear and move on to Stage 2. These competitors were Yazan 1 as the only veteran with the fastest time at 57.7 seconds. And after Yazan was yellowmailbox with a time of 1 minute and 1 second. Then following yellow was Ryan Chien 950116 with a time of 1 minute 2 seconds. And then after Ryan was Crazy Kid Go DJ with a time of 1 minute and 3 seconds. Then moving on to the back half of the leaderboard, it begins with Naki with a time of 1 minute and 5 seconds. Then following Naki is Shipito with a time of 1 minute and 6 seconds. And then following those two is V-Doggy with a very significant time gap of 1 minute and 15 seconds. Then at the bottom of the list is Epic Ninja Killer with a time of 1 minute and 17 seconds. In the season finale of Roblox Warrior, we will watch everyone who cleared Stage 1 take on Stage 2, except for Ryan Chan because he didn't run Stage 2. It will definitely be a very wild episode, so make sure that you don't miss it. With all of that being said, check out the Roblox Warrior Discord server, which will be linked in the description down below. I am DeCosta, and I will see you in the finale of Roblox Warrior 2. Goodbye.